push it in until you hear that click, so you know it's clipped in right here. Now what we're gonna do is yo, see that, brother? a lot of work. See all the electrician tool him there. So the issue that I'm having right now. So welcome back to another episode of We Rebuild. So today we're just gonna hop straight into this video. So we're gonna do a garage upgrade right now. So the first thing that I want to do with this new garage that I got is upgrade the lights. So I hate the light that we have. So I'm gonna upgrade it to some LED Hexagon lights. So now that we're about to do that, I'm just gonna show you what's the process and how I'm trying to accomplish this goal, and the tools that I'll be using today to see if this could help me out with this upgrade. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, drop your comments and thoughts down below. Turn your post notifications on. Check us out on Instagram and all social media links. Hey, and also copy yourself somewhere from werebuildz.com. So let's hop straight into this video. Hey, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Let's go. So the issue that I'm running in right here, so as you can see, I got the garage door closed. So this is the garage door opener light, and then we have these two lights up here where, you know, so it doesn't make the garage much brighter. So we're about to install these Hexagon lights. So as you can see, I've already started setting up some of the Hexagon lights. So one of the things that I've already did wrong already, I should have checked every single one to make sure that they work. But I kind of just wanted to hurry up and get it over with because I had these sitting in the garage for some time, and I ordered these stuff when it was Prime Day. So what I got to do is, so the things that I'm trying to have right now is my measuring tape, my impact gun where I have like a Phillips screw head on top. So I've also made sure to grab some of these also when I'm installing it in the roof, because what I'm gonna do is just bore a hole first and then put these in and then screw it down on the roof, because I don't really trust having it just screw it in the drywall up there. So I have also a square to make sure I have the edges square. But the biggest problem that I'm running into right now is that these rails that I have up here, where, you know, it's obviously where the track that the garage have to open on. So because with this house, they basically made it wide. So I was thinking, instead of doing the outer edge, so what I might have to do is skip the outer edges right here, and then just deal with the Hexagon lights in the middle, so that because this one has a little bit of space behind it on this side, but on the side over here it doesn't have any space behind it. So, and then I really don't want to cut it or anything or trouble it, so I'm just gonna leave it. And then I know I have this middle one right here. So the idea that I came up with was to just do the Hexagon lights section and then just leave it as that, and then just go from there, versus have to put put it out on the edges. Because if I put it on the edges, you're gonna have this side to this wall, and then I'm probably gonna have to either make it on this side to this wall, just to kind of make it look like a style that I have or whatever, just to see if that will work or that make it look easier, or just to put both of them, the Hexagon lights, like one right here and another one right here where this light is at, just to make it look easier and easier. Yeah, so what I thought about was, since when you have this piece, the outer piece, and then you'd have to have 5.9 inches away from the outer piece on both sides. So I was thinking, since it's that way, I'll probably just count the 5.5 inches from there, and then just leave everything in the middle and just let it be easier, versus to put it put the outline. So only thing I'm just probably just gonna leave, do the hexagon lights only, and then leave the outer lines or the outer lights out of it. So let's get started on this. So the next thing that I was saying is with this, when I mount this piece, right, put this piece right here, it's gonna be hitting on this piece of metal. So I really don't wanna bend it or cut it or anything, so I'm just gonna leave it. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of touching that, and I've already started boring that side of the roof, but the rest of it I didn't touch. So what I'm going to do now is just make my center right here, and then put one piece right here, and then when I do that, let's do everything from that then, and then see how it looks. So let's keep moving. After I made I was trying to get it as straight as possible, but I can't really get it as straight because I had to move it, because you can see there's double holes right there. So that was the first hole that I drilled, but now I can't use it, so I gotta get some filler to fill that in. But due to the way how they cut this piece of metal in the roof, I just kind of have it in a section, in a sense where I could get it done. So what I'm gonna do is, all I'm gonna do is just this middle piece right here, just move it, get some help, move it. I wouldn't recommend, it's harder to do if you're by yourself, but if you have somebody, I'm gonna try to have somebody to help me move this piece, and then I'll just move it over here and connect it right here. So then when I connect it on this piece right here, then the only thing I just have to worry about the outside pieces, and then just keep going. And then I should be good, because I shouldn't be touching that piece and that piece, because everything will be in the middle. And then once everything will be in the middle, everything is going to be coming to this side. Now with this light, now I'm gonna probably have to take this light out once I'm coming forward to the wall. But what I'm gonna try to do right now is just finish up the other two holes. I got two more holes that I gotta drill into the roof. So I made some little markings right there. As you can see, I made a marking right there. And also the outside piece that runs along the whole thing. Before I do that, I just have a laser to help me to make sure that this laser is gonna be helping me to just make sure everything is square. And then I have a square also in the toolbox, so I can make sure the rectangular piece that's gonna be outside of it is squared and everything. Let's keep working. Let's go.
Yeah. MD, JPB, it's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told shorty drop it for a real one. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that already.
So as you can see, I got most of it done, but the light here is blocking. As you can see, it's night, so I'm gonna finish up the rest in the morning. But as you can see, I just leave these a little bit loose. All right, well, these are not even screwed in, so it's kind of hanging, but I have all these screws in the second row to hold it. But the middle piece, I have one more, and that's in front of the light. And then from the middle piece, then the two end pieces gonna come out to about right here. And then after that, I should be done. Then I'm gonna also put the outer piece, this outer piece on it. So I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. I probably could try to do it right now because it's only, it says 5.9 inches from, that's the distance should be between the lights right here to there. But I have to get it, I want to get it dead center in the middle. And also too, I have the laser to help me to get it straight as well. So I'm going to use this laser to basically help me get it straight to where I need it to go. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. So it's the next day. So now that you realize we stopped right here, so here we have the light. I already pulled the bulbs out and everything. So this is the ground. I'm just trying to find out which one is the live and which one is the negative. But what I'm gonna do is, since I already know that this is the ground, and on the booklet it said the yellow is earth. So what I'm gonna do, I got one of these from Amazon. So I'm just gonna basically plug it into the yellow slot. And then when I plug it into the yellow slot, see my son over there working on his bike. So after I finish, then I could just put the rest of the wires in from the next set. Because you know we have one connection down there. You're gonna have one for the outer piece, and then you're gonna have another connection somewhere up on this side when we're done. So what I wanted to do, what I'm probably gonna start doing is pull this out. So I'll take out this got 1, 2, and 3 screws out, and then drop this whole thing down. And then when I drop this whole thing down, then I'm just gonna put this in. And then make sure when you're doing this that you have no power running through. I already turned the switch off, but you know, just to make it 100% safe, you also have to turn the breaker off. But I have the fan on in here, and you know, I have the rest of these stuff on. So, but you need to turn the breaker off. So I'm gonna head over to do that right now, and then keep working. Everything is off. So the breaker, everything is still plugged in. None of the chargers are on because I just turned the breaker off. So all I'm just gonna do is remove these bolts. So now that this is off and out of the way, now we just have the 3 wires up top. So now all I'm just gonna do is just put this on for now, and then we'll just figure out how everything works after that. Or what I could do also is plug in one and then see if I could damage one, because I have an extra one of each that they gave us in the pack to make sure we have the correct ones on. So we could do that right now. Let's go. So in order to do this the correct way, all you got to do is just making sure you have one wire down, and then you just basically push it in the hole. And once you get it to where it stops or whatever, or you think it's at, then you just basically lock it. And then you could tug on it to make sure, or pull on it to make sure it's not coming out. So it's all the way in there, so you have no issues. And then all we're gonna do now, since this is the main, we're just gonna have everything running straight to this right here. And then the rest of the wire running to this. What I'll probably do is, I maybe take this out from the top and then just push it in, or we just probably just get the wires and run from down here, up here, and here. And then just make it easier, so where the wires just run, I could just have it run from the outer skirts, and then just come right here, and then we just have a little covering over here instead of going up top and doing it. So everyone, make sure you read the caution, because it says, please be careful while connecting the tubes with the connectors. The copper needle in the connectors can be damaged by incorrect installation or excessive force. So it says installation by a qualified electrician. So I'm good at electronics, so let's see how good I am. It's saying that we got 3 points to connect for the wire connections. We got the cable information. So the cable information is the red wire is live, blue, no, yellow, earth. So that's what it says right here. So the only thing I just got to figure out, because we don't have a red wire up top. We only have the black and the white wire. So we'll figure that out in a minute. So it says yellow earth. So you have the yellow wire right there running to the ground. And then you have blue, that's no. So the blue wire is running to the white wire up there. And then the black wire would be the live wire, since we don't have a red one. So just in case, what I'm gonna do is connect one of these lights and see what happens. So how to test it to make sure it works, you just remember that I said from the starting of it, all you're doing is just turning this at an angle, sliding it in, push it in until you hear that click, so you know it's clipped in right here. Now what we're gonna do is come up here, and then now we're gonna connect this inside of here, because that's where it's gonna go. And then after that, we're gonna test the light. Let's go. So I just switched the breaker back on. So now I'm gonna turn the light on. So as you can see, the light works. So all of those wires that are connected is connecting into the correct spot. So now that I know that the connection is good on this wire, all I'm gonna do now is just leave that and then continue to finish these. And then once I finish, then we just plug the whole thing together. What I think is gonna give me the most problem is to create the bar that's around the whole thing. But let's not worry about that. Let's hop straight into this video and keep going. Let's go. So now we're almost at the end. Now all I'm just gonna do is just put this last, well not really last, but the second to last piece on, because I already have this piece on, this piece, that piece right there, and then plug it in right here. And then all it's gonna do is just join to this piece and join to that piece, and then just do the same thing over here, and then just drill these final holes. And then after that, we should be good. The next thing I just thought about is when I'm gonna make where the wire goes to, I'll probably just, since the wire that I got is black and I should have gotten white instead of black, what I'm gonna do is just drill a hole into the roof, connect everything down up there, and then I'm just gonna run back the wire from here and then down, and then just basically have a covering for that right there, and just leave everything in that little box right there and just call it a day. So let's keep moving.
Yeah. MD, JPB, it's only right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stubbed, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah.
So I'm pretty much done, but there's one thing I did mess up. So on this side, I was supposed to put a 3-way like this on that side. So now I'm gonna have to loosen this piece. So, and then put it on, because on this, it says the 2-point entries over here with the outer piece and then one over here. So I have the outer entry piece over there, and then the other one should be right here. And then when I'm gonna start from with the other piece, I'm just gonna either start from there, so I could run 2 set of wires from here over here. So this is kind of technically gonna be the hard piece, because the clip right here, you're gonna have to like make sure you have enough space so you could just pry it up a little bit and then just pull it out. So I had to use this flat screwdriver to pull them out. But now that I got it off, I got one side off and then the other side. Oh, so now this piece got stuck inside. So now I gotta find a way to get that off too. So now we got that side done. So as I said before, all I'm just gonna do is drill a hole, push the wire up there, and then make a hole in this thing. And then I could just run the black wire in there and then do all the connections in there and just get a cover and cover that up. So all the connections will be done in there. And then just make another hole for that piece over there. And then what I'm gonna do now is do the outer layer around it. Now, what I'll probably do is make this side a little bit shorter and then just make the light come out a little bit from the edge, because at both edges it should be 5.9 inches away from this light, or that's the distance between it. So I don't know if I probably just cut down there short, since you know, and then have a little bit more light up here. So let's keep going.
It's gonna be a long night.
So I mount this piece in the middle right there. So now that I mount it in the middle, then I made sure to get the square for right here. So as you can see, that one down there, I haven't put it on yet. So I'm just gonna show you how I got the square, but I won't be able to. All I just did was just take my measurements right here, and then so it's like 5.9 inches. I just did 6 inches and just call it a day. So I made sure, and then from here to here is like 17 inches. And then I just got the middle where you see that mark right there, and then basically come up and then just get my laser and then do my thing. And then after that, I just made sure to get this square right here. So I'm gonna do the square over here so you can see it also. That's how you do it. So we're gonna keep going. The next one that we have to do, so I'm gonna have my laser to make sure that I'm going directly straight across, so it's not too much turning and all of that. And also, the next thing to do is to check the measurements and make sure. But it's probably gonna be shorter than that side, because I did 6 inches on this side, so it's probably like gonna be like 4 or 5 inches on this side.
Mission like a Artemis, ay. We gon' turn the crib into a club like Hennessy and Buddha screaming thug life. Get it, baby, you know I'm the plug, right? But you got a feeling that it's gonna be a long night.
So it's all done now. So as you can see, this feet is straight. But on this side, you can see that I needed to come back a little bit. And then you can see where I messed up at, is this piece is out a little bit. But everything else is straight down the line. All I would just need to do is just to is just to move these 2 screws over a little bit just to let this side be straight. And then I think I should be good from there, honestly. I'll probably just move it because you can see there's a small gap and then there's a big, and then as you can see it starts to narrow down back again. So I'll probably just move it even though it's 2 more additional holes, but that's it. So now all I'm gonna do is just gonna make 2 final holes, put the wires through the roof, and then just do the rest of the wire work and then get it done. And then I have 1 more wire to put in the roof also over here, and then just do what I said I was gonna do with this and then see if everything works. So I kind of did like a little short hot wire setup for now because I'm gonna go up top. I just gotta find out the spots to walk because I know there's a lot of insulation up top. So, but what I have right here, I've just basically connected the outer lights. I'm leaving these ones. So I'm gonna show you how bright it is so far, even though it's still daytime outside. So as you can see, the whole garage is lit up. So I'm gonna, but this is just like a rough sketch because I have like zip ties right there. So I'm gonna try to go up top and check everything and then see if I could do it the way how I want to do it, because I just need to find out how I could walk on top, because if I can't walk up top, then I'll probably just do something with the wires and just kind of make it neat, come across and go into that, or just do everything that I said, just connect everything up top and see what's going on. So I'm up top in the attic right now, so I'm gonna see if I could go across. I have this piece of board that I bought from Lowe's where I could just sit across so where I don't actually step on the drywall while I go into the garage. So I'll let you know when I get over there. So I'm over the garage. So this is one of the wires and the other 2 wires are over there that's sticking out. So I'm just gonna connect this side first and then keep going. So I'm about to install the wires onto this. So on this thing, as I said earlier, it says red is live, blue is no, and the yellow is earth. So we know that the black is gonna be live, right, because it has there, and then the white is gonna be no, and the one with no color or no insulator on it is gonna be earth. So I'm gonna install it. And then let's keep going. But this is an update. I've already got that side done. I didn't have any other things, so what I did was kind of zip tie, but I left enough length so it could go down into that instead of boring that. So I just pushed one of the wires down. So I'm about to push this next wire down there now. So I got all the wires done. I just put this thing on and then just wrap it with electrical tape. So that's good. And then as you can see, the wire goes straight into that. So we're gonna connect everything in the garage. So let's head to the garage now. So I have all the wires out, but I'm just doing this for now, just to test it to see if it's working. After that, I'm just gonna remove it and then just do it the legit electrical or electrician way. So let's see if everything works. So I'm just doing this for now, just to see what it's gonna look like. So let's see how is it after that. But it's not really dark outside yet, but we're just gonna go and see. I didn't even need 2. I bought 2 boxes and I only used 1. So let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, go. And there is it. Everything 100%. It's a lot of work, So now, as I said, that little piece inside, I'm gonna just have to pull all those wires back out and then just do it. Use these instead like how I use them up top. And then I still need to go back up there because so I can make the wires much more neater up top to hold down everything. But that's about it. I mean, I've been doing this for the past 3 days. So even though I've been doing it for the past 3 days, it's been a lot of work. But it's been a lot of work. But I'm also happy that everything is done because it's been a hard 3 days to get all of this done. I'm happy with the results. Now I just gotta fix all these unnecessary holes that I put in the wall. Up top, working up top, it was different. It's difficult. Maybe because this is our first time at least going up in the attic and actually looking at it and see how. But I did buy a piece of wood so I could walk on the beams, if that's what they're called. I'm not 100% sure on all these terminologies for the wood. But I mean, that's pretty straight. I know it's a long video, but I mean, we did get the job done. As you can see, 3 different days changed my clothes out, you know. But I'm drenched in sweat. But it would go by faster if you had somebody with you. I did notice on the first couple of days I did have one of my buddies with me. My wife was also helping me out. But nevertheless, we did get it done. So like, share, subscribe. Turn your comments down below. Turn your post notifications on. Hey, check us out on all social media links. Yo, big up every, come on, hear that? Yeah, one. Yeah, but big up everybody I y'all see them with. See? Boom. Yeah. But thank you for watching this episode on We Rebuild. Hey, don't forget, just hit the subscribe button. Don't wait too long. And check us out on all social media links again. But until next time, stay positive, stay motivated. Hey, and you can always do everything just with a little bit more hard work. Hey, stay motivated, stay positive. We out.